please try not to hit any of the cones for the other group. Alright, drivers, area 3, you've seen it before a couple of times. First thing you will probably notice is the start line has been backed up to give you ample room to get up to the requested speeds. If you look down the straightaway there, you can see the blue and white cones. No longer a slalom. Do not try and make it a slalom, right? Those are there to keep you to the inside of the track. This first turn down here, which is where the apex cone is, that apex cone has no relevance to this exercise, okay? So don't try and turn down on it. What you want to do is have a nice wide entry, and I will point out to you the positioning of the car as you're going through that turn so you're comfortable getting through there while you're building up your speed. Look about 2/3 of the way down the straightaway and you can see 2 red and white cones. That is the point of our braking. If you look a little bit farther around the turn, you can see some orange cones. I'll explain that to you on our second drive around. So let's do our first drive around. You're going to get up to speed as quickly as possible and level off. Check your speed on the straightaway. Do not check your speed in this turn. Number 1, you won't be up to speed, even 55. And number 2, you certainly don't want to take your eyes off that straightaway. All right? So, here we go. We're all off the line together. We're getting up to speed as quickly as possible. All right? Right now, I'm looking through that turn. About right here, my eyes have moved down the straight to my braking zone. I am not turning down quick here. The first time my right front tire touches this white line is as I am approaching these little white arrows painted across the road here. If you turn in early, it's going to point your car off the track, even at 55. So be patient, have a wide entry there, right? So you're coming down to the braking zone on the inside. You're maintaining that speed until you get to the red and white cones. Now, as I'm approaching them, I recognize my turn up here, and I recognize the speed that I'm going. I decide to move my eyes from maybe that second big tree on the right there where that telephone pole is just to the left of it, all the way over to that orange cone that we used for a braking reference yesterday. Because I recognize the speed I'm going and what it's going to take for me to get through that turn. I've got to have my eyes in the proper place. So, in one motion, I arrive at the red and white cones, and I am off the throttle as quick as I can, and foot to the floor with the brake, carrying that brake as long as the car is traveling. Now, if I do this correctly, and my eyes are in the proper place, I will get a smooth steering input going through the radius of the turn, and just as importantly, my right front tire is going to stop on that inside white line, telling me that I did it right. Okay? I will be standing down here with you. I'll give you my feedback, and then you will pull off. You guys know the return route. I would suggest practicing it, even though you're not going to see this track again.
You have to start braking
okay?
here.
But I want you to do it at about 60%. I don't want to hear any
Oh,
tire
inside these two
noise
cones, we have to
because
stop?
I want to be able to concentrate on the car that I'm working with on the exercise, right? But remember, you're heading toward the blue, you're off the brake. By the time you arrive at the blue, you've already looked across the turn. So now you're visually lining up that blue, yellow, blue in your mind so that you can perform that perfectly. Lift, back to throttle, back to the inside right there. Turning off as much pavement as you can. Coming down the hill at speed. And drivers, I want you, time you get to this blue cone, I want you at 5 miles an hour. The reason for that is I will always have a car on the line ready to launch. I do not want them to worry about you pulling out in front of them while they're put to the floor, right? Makes sense? If you were in that position, you wouldn't want to worry about them either. So, all the way down, really slow. You don't have to stop and wait on them to launch. Just stay to the inside on the white line, right? So you're going to be coming around all the way to the red and white cones there with the orange cone. Don't cross those cones that are laying down or you will enter the hot track for the teens. That is not where I would want to be. Alright, looking through that right window. Pulling up to start. Alright, so let's do one more drive around. Come on down, we're off the line. We're being patient on this turn in. My eyes have already moved down the track to my braking zone. First time my right front tire touches that white line, bam, right there at the white arrows. At the red and white cone. Off the throttle, hammering that brake, riding it to a full and complete stop, stopping at the white line, right?
Where is the white
now,
line?
Here, you're where you are.
Oh.
So you're on the inside of the track.
55,
Oh, okay.
60, 65, 70. We're going to change the rules on you. You're going to ignore the red and white braking cones, and you're going to make the optimum decision of when to give me a number 10 foot to the floor brake to stop your car inside the confines of that stop box. Okay? Interstate speeds just on the other side of those orange cones. Grandma's sitting there in the rocking chair. I have no idea how Grandma got in the middle of the interstate, but she's sitting on the other side of that box. What I want you to do is you make the decision where to go to the brake to stop inside the confines of this box, right?
This is the...
So,
oh, we have to stop within the box.
That's this when you...
Short,
Oh,
next
but
one.
before that,
I
we have to stop anywhere
short.
before...
Just
Right,
after
then
the
you can
zone.
pull out.
Okay. So
run
we slam the
return
brakes
route
at
back
the
to start.
red and white cone and that's
Okay,
it.
guys, this time
Wherever we can
around,
stop.
I'm going to ask everyone to pull up nose to tail behind me. Jump out of the cars for a minute. You can leave them running. Just want to talk to you one more time here.
His brakes are different. I mean, it's not the same that we have. That also adds to...
They're the same.
All right,
No, he
drivers
has
at
bigger
10,
ones, I think.
Oh.
We have the M
On
ones,
the M.
but...
Right.
55, 60, 65, 70. And then we will drop off the start line. And it will be your decision, just like driving on the interstate. Somebody has come to a full and complete stop in front of you, and you've got to get that car stopped before you get to them. All right, going around, car one. I should have Tom, Paula, and Steve in the seat.
That's all right.
You're not going ahead or they're stopping there?
No, go up.
Oh, we're stopping in that box.
Yeah, guys, you don't have to stop right there, but I want you to just be really slow when you make that turn so that right now Tom
You
is
gotta
not
go up
worried
and
about
line
up
pulling
behind
out. After you make the turn, he can see you're not going to be in front of him, so you can go and work your way back around, turn around. Okay, so Tom, 5-5, go.
Oh, you stopped.
Okay. What was that?
Stopped ahead.
Be smooth, right? Okay. Alright, pull around. Awesome brakes. Just continue to look farther around the turns while we're at our slower speeds. Go Paula, 55.
You got, I know, but we switched. It's all right. We figured it out.
Okay, so hang on a minute, Ollie. So, you gave me an awesome break back here, and then you coasted to a stop and looked over and smiled at me. I'm not going to be standing on the side of the interstate, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Okay? Remember, eyes farther ahead, 100% brake
Okay,
for me,
yeah,
okay?
got it.
Right, pull around.
We found a pen.
Go Steve, 5-5.
Oh.
Okay. We'll give a late look, right? As you were coming down the straightaway, you were right out the tree there, and then as you went to the brake, then you started looking, and you kind of radiused out and then came back. You're pointed down now, but you had to go like that to get there. If you're looking about where that orange cone is, that lone orange cone, you'll come down through there, and it'll just be smooth the whole way, and you'll be right down on this white line the whole way. Think about it like this. It's a 2-lane road. You definitely don't want to be over on that side at all, right? Okay, keep working on it. Eyes, eyes, eyes. Tom, 60. Okay.
These cars don't have a heads up, right?
No, this is a heads up. It's showing in there.
You can see it?
All right, Paula.
All right. Addie!
60, go. I'm probably going to call you Paula the whole time. I'm sorry. Okay, so that was huge brakes. That's what I wanted. I want you to move your eyes even farther.
Okay.
Find that orange braking cone.
Okay.
Okay? Back here, where you go to the brake, that's where you need to be looking at.
Okay.
I want you 3 feet closer to the inside. And the only way you're going to get there is looking.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
But that was a huge improvement from the last run, man.
Yep.
All right, pull around. Go Steve, 60. plate with your eyes. Okay? Got to get them all the way through the turn. That's the only way you're going to get that car down on that white line. You're still 5 feet from it. Alright, 65, Tom. Get those eyes around that turn. Learn to trust yourself to do it. I've seen you do it for a day and a morning. You can do it. Here you go. Smooth, constant steering input, and you're within a foot of the line. I'm absolutely fine with that. You're lined up perfect. Keep that up now. Remember where you looked and what you did. Alright, so let me get this right. Go, Audie. 65. Best stepper, right there. Okay, best stepper. How far ahead were you looking then?
There.
Okay.
Not completely, but slightly here.
Okay, move it farther. Move it farther. Steve, go 65.
We're all gonna have whiplash. Should give us Hans systems.
Much earlier look, much more steering. Thank you. Keep it up. Final speed run. Go, Tom. 7-0.
I think we have to race from here itself instead of. I was taking easy pace and it probably just touched 63.
Just a touch late with that look.
Yeah, I think
You
that's
had
gonna
it
be
out and then
a
you
struggle
kinda
for me.
gave it that tiny peak.
Let's stop a bit
Do you
earlier.
recognize when you're doing that?
Whatever he did.
Okay. Well, you're back down on it now. Awesome brakes. That's what I'm looking for. Pull around. You got 2 more runs. Go, Audie. 70. There you go.
Yep.
Good job. Steve, 70.
Did I reach 70 or?
I don't know, I have my eyes
Probably
closed.
between 65 and 70.
I gotta stop
Good.
looking.
That's
No,
more what I'm
fine.
looking for right there. Okay, guys, changing the rules.
Oh,
Ignore
no.
the red and white cones. It is your decision when to go to the brake to stop the car inside the confines of this stop box.
Oh.
This is not for me, guys. This is for you as a driver. Okay? So if you think you're stopping short, don't let off the brake and let it coast. That's not going to help your perception of your stopping point and your decision process, right? So wherever the car stops, learn from that, right? So, Tom, your first run is going to be at 55. Go. 5-5 in the box.
So we can slightly go ahead the red and white cone and. Oh, he stopped before the.
Oh, you don't have any confidence in those brakes, do you? BMWs have awesome brakes. You should know that by now. That's okay. You stopped short. You were not in the wreck. I'll take that every time, right? All right, Paula, 5-5, go. Audie, 5-5. Remember, it's for you, not for me, right? So, you actually should have stopped about 2 car lengths back there. That's okay, make an adjustment on your final run.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'd rather it be short than long. Alright, go Steve, 5-5. In the box, buddy.
So, if we have to stop in the box, why would I stop 2 car lengths? Oh, I stopped 2 car lengths
Once
before.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, part way.
Yeah, just
You stepped a little bit too. You would probably stop right before you got to the box, okay? Stay on it. Okay, final run, first drivers. Tom, 70, put it in the box.
need to see this. Stop.
Old part way?
Not bad. Bumpers in. Good job. Pull around, swap drivers.
I think he started
On
just
it.
about at the gate.
70.
Yeah!
Half in, dude. Good job. Brian. Right there, you gave it a big steering input rather than being smooth. Yeah, maybe a little cheat.
Oh, he
That's okay.
cheated to
All right,
be in the
pull around,
box.
swap drivers.
I mean, if you drive slow, then obviously you can.
Alright, so Lambert, when you are ready, you can come
Maybe
down
that's the
and finish
takeaway.
drive.
Yeah.
If you can't figure out how to stop in the box,
Yeah,
maybe you
just be
shouldn't
slow.
drive that fast.
Yeah, just be slow.